Hey, happy day. I got dressed up for you today. I'm wearing a bolo tie. A viewer, anonymous even, sent this to me in the mail. Isn't that great? Because I talk about guns a lot. Boomity, boomity, boom, boom. I'm a big gun supporter. And I got a bolo tie with little guns on it. That's nice. Hey, our brains, aside from guns, our brains are mixed up every morning. Pretty much, you have the same breakfast. It's kind of okay. You get up and you have oatmeal, you have whatever you have. Eggs and bacon is kind of the same every day. And yet at nighttime, you say to your wife to husband, let's go out for Italian tonight. Oh, we had that last week. Well, let's go for Mexican. We had that 2 days ago. And so we don't want to have the same thing every night, but every morning it's good. What does that mean? I guess that's our brain is relaxed first thing in the morning. Hey, moving on now, our brains are... the Republican brains, they're not relaxed anymore. They're saying all you people that are in our country illegally, you have to go. And they're doing a good job. I mean, for example, a bunch of people were able to get on an app, over 1 million people apparently, and this app allowed them freedom of movement. It gave them rights to work and all kinds of things until they had a hearing. And Trump, on his very first day, he canceled the app and he says, hey, you guys, you can't be here. You're permitted to seek asylum and given temporary work authorization for 2 years while you waited for the outcome of this and the cha-cha. Not anymore. You're illegal. The word illegal means illegal. Go home and come back legally, or you will have a permanent ban from reentry into the United States of America. That's tossing a lot of fear into a lot of people, and I get that. And, you know, maybe they have jobs and different things, but a fact is a fact. I mean, illegal immigration is a bad thing. Go home, do it legally, and come back. Al, you have a woman here as a lawmaker. I don't think she knows the word legal either. She's in Texas. Her name is Crockett, which is unfortunate because that's a great name. And it's associated with Texas, of course, and boomity boom there, but she's not one of them. Now, she's not from his family. Her name is Jasmine Crockett. She's a Democrat, of course. She's far left, and she's a progressive lawmaker and cha-cha. And she says America needs a robust immigration because, and she's black, because we done picking cotton. Not sure what that's got to do with the price of tea in China, let alone cotton, but that's what she says. And she goes on to say, we're done picking cotton, we are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation. Who's talking about a plantation? Duh. I think she's trying to say that when you take the illegals and send them home, there's nobody to do the work, and now somehow or another the black people are going to be forced to go and do the work. I think that's where she's going. It's hard to know when there's no real path, you know, and or no vehicle to kind of go down the road. Now, let's swing over to carjacking. Lawmakers, they should focus on other things that are illegal. All things are illegal, and try to fix them instead of talking about stupidness like picking cotton. Carjacking, there's over 1 million reported carjackings a year in the US of A. That's a big number. And it's getting more aggressive because there's this, you know, organized thing going on, and they take the cars, a lot of high-end cars, Mercedeses and Escalades and all of this stuff, and they sell them to Africa, and then they can't be traced ever. And these carjackers, they're bold. They have organized rings, and they hire 12-year-olds and 14-year-olds because, of course, how does the court deal with them? Leniently. In any event, they do that, and then they gather up the cars, they sell them, but there is an aggressive kind of gang associated with this as well. And by that I mean they jump into your car when you're in it, and they point a gun at you and say, get out of your car and I'm going to steal your car now. So what do you do about that? Carry a gun, shoot the carjacker. Just shame. Now, are you keeping up? I got information. This has been in the news, but I just find it so interesting. I want to repeat it. I want to tell it to you again. In the Trump White House, the press person there responded to reporters who display their pronouns in email signatures. And she did a great thing here. It's brilliant, actually. Kind of made me laugh, but it also made me smile. She said this: any reporter who chooses to put their preferred pronouns in their bio clearly does not care about biological reality or truth, and therefore cannot be trusted to write an honest story. Bang! She sure hit them. And then, though, she does go on to say, as a matter of policy, I don't respond to people who use pronouns in their signatures, as it shows they ignore scientific realities and therefore ignore facts. Okay, you gotta like that. Hey, now lastly, I got the liberals, they're all wet. I mean, Obama put a law in about water consumption. He said we have to save water. Of course, they know more than us, so we're going to make the water pressure less, and all the retailers and others, they can only sell these new faucets and different things that the pressure is less. Trump has come and said, hey, that's not right. He says, when you're in the shower, for instance, with hardly any pressure, you're in there twice as long, and so I'm going to beef up the pressure, so water pressure is great again. So he's put that back in place. That there's actually legislation to say that, to govern the pressure of water. I mean, who knew? I didn't know. Kind of interesting stuff, and Trump now has opened that up for showers and dishwashers. He attacks kind of everything. He just finds all of this stuff, and good for him, and God bless America. Hey, the rest of the world as well, because they're watching, and there's a lot to be learned from what's going on. Look into your own shower, Canada, at other places, and see all the little things that the government, the left-wing government, has put into play, and get rid of them. It's the little things that matter, because they add up to a whole bunch of big stuff. Hey, have a great day.